This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say 3P? Union Scotties, WPL champions.
The New Shannock Lancers are PIAA Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss. The Union Scotties. It's double gold for the County of Champions.
Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for three. He's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McCain makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
Francis Monitis works through Ritson. Has a chance. Score!
Off the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. Actually recovered. And did they get her? They did!
He has wide open. Dave McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from Pemberton Park in Youngstown, Ohio, it's playoff baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet featuring the number 3 seeded Lawrence County Barons and the number 2 seeded Rock Redbirds. Welcome into the broadcast booth. My name's Tyler, and alongside Garrett Dolan bringing you today's action. Garrett, two teams split a doubleheader earlier on, just a couple weeks ago back at Slippery Rock University on July 9th. First one, a 11-4 win for the Rock Redbirds, and game two, a 6-0 response win for the Lawrence County Barons. What can we expect going into this afternoon's game?
Yeah, I think we can expect an evenly fought matchup here. The Redbirds and Barons, like you said, no stranger to one another here, playing at this neutral site at Pemberton Park. And I think, like we heard Eric say earlier, the key is just keep it simple. Keep it, keep it in front of them. They've made way too many errors this season. I think the story of today will be limiting those errors, making sure that they don't do anything that will hurt themselves more than the Redbirds will hurt them.
Yeah, now last game, the final game of the regular season, was back on Wednesday, July 15th, right here at this very ballpark between the Butler Iron Bucks and Lawrence County Barons. That game went from a 4-4 game heading into the 9th inning to 7 unearned runs scored by the Butler Iron Bucks en route to an 11-4 victory last game between both of those two teams. Winner of this one will play the Butler Iron Bucks in the NABA championship game. They defeated the top-seeded Allegheny Athletics 4-3. But it's going to be a great contest here earlier on. Don't go anywhere. Stick around for our playoff coverage. It's the Rock Redbirds and the Lawrence County Barons you're watching on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Back here live from Pemberton Park. Let's meet the coaching staff first for the Rock Redbirds. Manager Christopher Bardakos, assistant coaches Byron Bardakos, Derek Wood, and Kevin Barnes. A 15-9 overall record for the Rock Redbirds on a 2-game losing streak coming into this game. 5-4 record at home and a 10-5 record on the road for the Redbirds. Here clinching the number 2 seed in the NABA playoff pool. Originally, it was an 8-team playoff pool where it was the 1 plays the 8, 2, 7, 3 plays 6, and 4 versus 5. Unfortunately, the league office decided to change the format with the air quality being a factor on Friday and then the storms rolling in yesterday throughout Youngstown, Ohio. Now down to a 4-team format. Allegheny, the top seed, they played the Butler Iron Bucks at 10 a.m. earlier this morning. That resulted in a 4-3 win for the Butler Iron Bucks as they go for their 3rd championship of their franchise. For the Barons, coming in as the 3 seed, number 2 seed for the Rock Redbirds. Now, Eric Francis, the manager for the Lawrence County Barons, take a look at his record. In his 5th season, been the one and only head coach for the Barons, a 98-53-1 record for head coach Eric Francis. Derek Morrow, the assistant coach for the Barons, coming in on a 13-9 record, coming in off of a loss earlier this week against the Butler Iron Bucks, a 5-3 at home, 6-4 on the road, and 2-2 in neutral site locations. We'll take another quick step aside, come back in. We will take a deeper dive into both starting pitchers for the Rock Redbirds and the Lawrence County Barons. Don't go anywhere. Our playoff coverage continues here as we get set for first pitch on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
It's a beautiful afternoon for baseball from Pemberton Park. Right there on your screen in the bottom left-hand side is your weather conditions. 75 degrees, your game time temperature, winds blowing north about 7 miles per hour, partly cloudy skies, 75 degrees. Your game time temperature as both umpires make their way onto the AstroTurf infield, natural grass outfield here at Pemberton Park. And a ton of renovations went on at this ballpark during the winter months with the new turf installed and the new lighting to revitalize this historic ballpark in Youngstown, Ohio. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Rock Redbirds. Thomas Kapanowski playing in left field will bat first. John DeLuca at second base bat second. Keegan Carr, the shortstop, will bat third. Malik Metcalf, the first baseman, will bat at the cleanup spot. Dylan Barnes will bat fifth, playing at third base. Jackson Stalker bat sixth, the designated hitter. Dan Luca will bat seventh, playing out in right field. Batting eighth, Jake Wessel out in center field. Nolan Bardakos will round out the batting order for the Rock Redbirds here in this one. Starting pitcher for the Lawrence County Barons, it's going to be Zyler Freeman. He will make his sixth start of the year, eighth appearance. Has pitched one time earlier this year against the Rock Redbirds back in his outing in a 12-4 loss. A couple weeks ago, he pitched 4 complete innings, gave up 6 hits, 6 runs. 2 of them were earned, gave up 2 walks, and recorded 4 strikeouts in his outing. On the season in total, 22 complete innings pitched. He's given up 23 hits, 12 runs, 6 earned, 8 walks, 27 strikeouts, a 1.91 ERA for Zyler Freeman at a 1-2 record, 1.41 WHIP, and opponents bat 100 against them. Pitched earlier this week against the Butler Ironbucks as well. He started the game and pitched 2 complete innings. He gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. We'll take a quick step aside and come back in. We'll give you the Barons starting lineup and the defensive alignment for the Rock Redbirds as we get ever so closer to first pitch here from Pemberton Park. Don't go anywhere. You're watching playoff baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measel will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
The Rock Redbirds have hit the field, and we are moments away from kicking things off with our semifinal matchup in the North American Baseball Alliance. Winner will take on the number 4 seeded Butler Ironbucks. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Lawrence County Barons. Tyler Burek at shortstop will bat first, batting second Tommy Caroli. Luke Anderton will bat third. Braden Ziegler will bat fourth at the cleanup spot. Batting fifth will be Dominic Kubelis. Ben Miller will bat sixth. Ben Yeckel will make his collegiate debut for the Barons. He will bat seventh and playing at first base. Isaiah Lutz will bat eighth, and Jordan Keller will round out the batting order for the Lawrence County Barons. Defensive alignment for the Redbirds. Thomas Kapanowski out in left field. Jake Wessel in center. Dan Luco in right field. Dylan Barnes at third. Keegan Carr at short. John DeLuca at second, Malik Metcalf at first, Nolan Bardakos catching. Anthony Brettel will get the start for the Rock Redbirds. Brettel pitched earlier this year against the Barons. He pitched 5 complete innings in a start, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Dive deeper into his collegiate stats of what he did last season. First pitch on the ground to third, picked up on one hop by Barnes, throw across the diamond. And the throw is not in time. Metcalf's foot stepped off the first base bag, and Tyler Burek will reach first base on the very first pitch of the ball game. First pitch at 1:33 p.m. I'll bring up Tommy Caroli with a runner on first and Tyler Burek, as now we see Redbirds manager Christopher Bardakos out here talking with the umpires and pleading his case, saying Metcalf did not step off the first base bag. And Bardakos will make his walk over, and now both umpires will convene here early on as the very first pitch from Brettel was a ground ball, and the call is confirmed. Burek is safe at first. Burek on first now with Tommy Caroli coming up the bat here in the top half of the first. Caroli batting 172, has a double. Faced the left-hander. Brettel checks back at first. Kicks and fires. Caroli shows bunt. This one popped back up, diving. It lands in front of Brettel. Turns around, throws on to first, and pulls Metcalf off the bag. Caroli into first. Burek moves to second. The Barons with 2 runners on early here in the top of the first with nobody out. Burek to second, Caroli on first. Now it brings up Luke Anderton with a runner in scoring position. Barons looking to get on the board early. Brettel's only thrown 2 pitches. Anderton shows the bunt, pulls it back. Pitch misses off the plate for a ball, 1-0. There's a sacrifice bunt by Caroli to get him to first. Luke Anderton from Seneca Valley High School goes to Slippery Rock University. Here's the 1-0 pitch, misses down low for a ball, moves the count to 2-0. Redbirds, white pants, powdered blue jerseys, red letters with a white accent, has the 2-bird style with Redbirds on the bottom like the St. Louis Cardinals logo. Barons and pinstripes on their pants and their jerseys. Here's the 2-0, comes in and hits Anderton. The bases are going to be loaded for the Lawrence County Barons with the cleanup hitter, Braden Ziegler, coming up to bat. Barons looking to do some damage early on as Burek now 90 feet away at third, Caroli on second, and Anderton on first. Ziegler has 3 RBIs this season, batting .259. And back on Wednesday hit a long ball that reached out of the park, but it was just foul or else it would have been a home run. So we've seen Ziegler in the past bring in big power, especially here at Pemberton Park. First pitch on the ground, third base side, caught on 2 hops by Eric Francis, head coach for the Barons, and third base coach Derek Morrow, the only other acting assistant coach on the Barons squad, the first base coach. Count is 0-1 to Ziegler, the designated hitter. Braden Ziegler went to Shenango High School, now at Westminster College. Brettel comes set on the mound, checks back at Burek at third. Comes at the windup and the pitch, breaking ball foul, third base side. This one not playable for Francis. Count moves to 0-2 on Ziegler. Brettel with 7 pitches thus far to start. It was a single, a sacrifice bunt that worked out perfectly for Caroli and the Barons, and then a hit by pitch. 0-2 pitch fouled on back to the backstop. Ziegler, 3 pitches faced, 3 straight foul balls. Count remains true at 0-2. Dominic Kubelis on deck for the Barons. Riddle comes set, the windup and the 0-2. Line drive to short, caught by Carr, throw on to second for the double play. What started as a bases loaded, nobody out scenario for the Barons Now runners on the corners and 2 outs. That brings up Dominic Kubelis, batting .276, 5 RBIs. Has Burek on third and Anderton on first. It was a double play on a line drive caught by Carr. First pitch in there for a strike on the breaking ball, 0-1. 2 outs, runners on the corners, bottom of the first, top of the first, no score so far. Winner will take on the Butler Iron Bucks later today at 5 p.m. A 1-pitch fastball misses low and away for a ball, evens up the count to 1-1. Kubelis went to New Shannock High School, goes to Gannon University. Batted .471, 643 on base percentage at Gannon University. And now they have Anderton picked off. Metcalf will run to third. He will fire back to third. The tag applied. Burek gets back in safely. Anderton gets to second. Now puts 2 runners in scoring position now for Dominic Kubelis. Kubelis with a double and a triple. Count is 1-1, 2 outs, top of the first. Brettel at 11 pitches. Lines and fires, fouled off. Now moves to 1-2 the count. Ben Miller on deck for the Barons. It started as a 3 batters up for the Barons and 3 base runners. Bases loaded, and then the line out to short, hit by Ziegler for a double play ball. Third and second, 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch by Brettel. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Brettel gets out of the early jam. We'll go to the bottom of the first scoreless after the Barons leave 2 on and in scoring position. 0-0. You're watching Lawrence County Barons playoff baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts.
Congratulations to our May LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County Sports Network is proud to honor Shenango Girls Track and Field as the LCAP Team of the Month. The Lady Wildcats brought home a gold medal at the PIAA Championship meet for the first time in program history. Congratulations, Coach John Montgomery and the State Championship Shenango Track and Field Team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
No 2 companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Thomas Kapanowski steps into the right-hander's batter's box, and we are ready to go for the bottom of the first. Defensive alignment for the Lawrence County Barons: Luke Anderton in left field, Ben Miller in center, Dominic Kubelis in right field, Isaiah Lutz at third, Tyler Burek at short, Tommy Caroli at second, Ben Yeckel at first, Jordan Keller behind the plate. Starting pitcher Zyler Friedman. We'll dive deeper into his statistics here later on in the inning. 1-0 pitch, fastball in there, called a strike on Kapanowski. Evens the count to 1-1. Saw in the last game for Kapanowski was thrown out in the 5th. This one's popped up right side into right field. Cubelis is there, and he will make the catch on a 1-1 pitch for the first out of the inning. Take a look at Zyler Freeman in his season statistics. 1-2 record. Pitched 22 complete innings, given up 23 hits, 12 runs, 8 walks, 27 strikeouts, again a 1.91 ERA. Is making his 8th appearance, 6th start of the season. Freeman out of the University of Pitt Johnstown. Take a look at his stats on screen in the bottom left. Last season, 8 appearances, 0-0 record. He pitched 5 1/3 innings, a 5.06 ERA, 2 strikeouts, and 5 walks. John DeLuca up to bat. Pitch in there, called a strike. Moves the count to 0-2. DeLuca from Vandergrift goes to the University of Pitt Johnstown. Batted .462 this past season, giving up 12 RBIs, 7 doubles. Misses out of the zone for a ball. Moves the count to 1-2. Keegan Carr also due up to bat in the inning for the Redbirds. Freeman comes set. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball driven out of play, foul. Out into the parking lot and into the residential area behind Pemberton Park. Freeman sitting at 7 pitches so far through 1/3 of an inning. Looking to pick up his first strikeout. 1-2 pitch, misses just off the plate for a ball. Moves the count to 2-2. 2-2 pitch, high chopper on the ground, charging for it is Bjork. He's got it, bobbles it, throws on to first. Throw is not in time. Bjork bobbled the transition from the glove to the throwing hand, and that was all the difference that John DeLuca needed to leg out the infield single. So now it'll bring up Keegan Carr with a runner on first and 1 out. Keegan Carr from Irwin, Pennsylvania goes to Washington and Jefferson College. Batting .355 there. Hit 24 RBIs. Pitch in there for a strike. Start out 0-1. Had 5 doubles, 10 stolen bases for the President's Athletic Conference baseball champions. It's the 0-1 pitch, line drive, left center field, long run over for Anderton, but he's able to make the catch, and a long cannon of a throw to first. Yeckel catches it on a fly, but his foot was not on first, so it didn't matter anyway, with DeLuca getting back in safely. Now 2 outs in the inning. I'll bring up Malik Metcalf. For Metcalf, out of Shakora, Pennsylvania, goes to the University of Pitt Bradford. First pitch, line drive, foul, out of play. 0-1 to start. At Pitt Bradford, Metcalf batted .315, 12 RBIs, 2 doubles. Freeman checks back at first at DeLuca. Fires back, tag applied by Yeckel. DeLuca's in there safely. Freeman at 12 pitches so far. Freeman comes set. Breaking ball, comebacker right back to Freeman. Toss over to first in time for the comebacker. 1-3 put out on Malik Metcalf. 1 hit in the inning, 1 runner left on base. 1 complete inning down here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Scoreless.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent, to a major repair. Nick's your man, making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel's Kevin Mahoney as the May Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month. Kevin won Whitfield gold medals in the shot put and discus and was the state runner-up in shot put and 7th in discus. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Laurel's Lexi Guyewitz and Shenango's Anna McKinley as the May Red Zone Female Athletes of the Month. Lexi repeated as the PIAA shot put champion, while Anna took home state gold in the javelin and also finished 5th in shot put. Congratulations and best of luck to Shenango's Anna McKinley and Laurel's Lexi Guyewitz and Kevin Mahoney, the Male Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Ben Miller, Ben Yeckel, and Isaiah Lutz due up to bat in order for the Lawrence County Barons here in the top half of the second. A scoreless ball game so far in the NABA semifinal matchup. Number 2 seeded Rock Redbirds, number 3 seeded Lawrence County Barons. Count is 1-0 to Ben Miller, batting .241 on the season. He's given hit 10 RBIs, 2 doubles. Pitch it in there, called a strike. Gives it the count to 1-1. Ben Miller out of Walsh University went to Wilmington Area High School. This one comes in and just misses Miller. Here's the count to 2-1. Which was really close from hitting into Miller. Could have got a piece, but the count will be 2-1. Here's the windup and the 2-1 delivery. Fastball outside for a ball. Moves to 3-1 the count. So windup and the 3-1. Pitch is high. Ball 4. Miller will be awarded first base. It'll be the first base on balls given up by Anthony Brettel. Brings up Ben Yeckel. He will make his first at-bat in his Lawrence County Barons collegiate debut with the 18U team. Batted .488, 20 RBIs, 4 doubles, and a triple. Now the left-handed hitting first baseman steps in. First pitch, kicks outside for a ball, 1-0 to start. Ben Miller on first. He reached on a walk. Nobody out in the top of the second for the Barons. Pickoff attempt back at first. Miller able to get back in with no problem at all. Very beautiful afternoon here from Youngstown, Ohio. Temperature up to 77 degrees. Supposed to get up to 79 at your high temperature as we go through this ball game. Breaking ball, grounder right back to Metcalf. Throws across to second to get the one. Back to first is not in time. Yeckel reaches first on a fielder's choice, but the Redbirds get Ben Miller out. Running to second in the lead runner, so one away here in the top of the second. I'll bring up Isaiah Lutz with Yeckel on first. One out in the top half of the second for the Barons. First pitch, fastball outside for a ball, 1-0. Isaiah Lutz batting .167. Has 2 stolen bases. It's not appeared a lot for the Barons this season. Fastball comes in there for a strike. Keeps up the count to 1-1. Only his 7th game all season for Isaiah Lutz. Here's the 1-1 pitch by Brettel. Fly ball, right field. Metcalf running for it, and this one is going to get down foul. And right in between John DeLuca, Dan Luco, and Malik Metcalf, all giving chase for it. Just hit perfectly out of reach of all three of them. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brettel at 23 pitches. Brettel checks back at first. Fires down to the plate, breaking ball, fly ball, right center field. Malik, or Luco, is there, and he will make the catch. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Now to bring up the number 9 hitter for the Barons, and Jordan Keller. Jordan Keller out of Lincoln High School, and he transferred to Elwood City, graduated there. Now he's going to Fairmont State. Batting .235, has a double. It's up in the count, 1-0. Tyler Burek in the top of the Barons order on deck. Brettel checks back at Yeckel at first. Here's the 1-0. Which misses outside for a ball, moves the count to 2-0. And earlier today, the top-seeded Allegheny Athletics fell to the number 4-seeded Butler Iron Bucks by a final score of 4-3. The winner of this one will host the Iron Bucks in the championship game later today, right here at Pemberton Park. 2-0 pitch. Just misses. 3-0 the count on Keller. And Barons find a way and win this one. We will have the championship game against the Butler Iron Bucks right here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Myself, Tyler Aaron, alongside Garrett Dolan. Pitch outside, ball 4. Second walk given up by Brettel, as Keller will move into first, and then the courtesy runner comes on, and that'll be Tyler Benford. So Benford will be the courtesy runner. Yeckel in scoring position on second. Tyler Burek in the top of the order for the Barons. Up to bat. 21 RBIs for Burek. That leads the team, batting .409, 6 doubles, 2 triples. Has 2 home runs. First pitch in there, called a strike, 0-1. Burek does not swing at the first pitch he sees. Where to lead off the ball game in his first at bat, hit a infield single. Here's the 0-1 by Brettel. Breaking ball popped up right side. Luco coming in for it. Coming back is DeLuca, and DeLuca will be the one to make the catch in shallow right field to end the inning. No hits and 2 men left on base in the top of the second for the Lawrence County Barons. Take a quick step aside. Scoreless after 1.5 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gem building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, Gem Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
Hey Scotty
fans, it's Mrs. Ryan
and Miss Felina here on behalf of the Union Area Education Association.
And we want to wish all of our Scotties good luck this season. Go Scotties!
Here at Shenango, the teachers and staff love their Wildcats. In the classroom or wearing the blue and gold, we have their back, and we wish the Cats the best this season.
This video is brought to you by the Shenango Area Education Association.
Be the 5, 6, 7 hitters due off the bat for the Redbirds. Dylan Barnes will kick things off. He's into the batter's box. Siler Freeman set on the mound, and here's the first pitch. Fastball, line, foul, back to the backstop. 0-1 to start the bottom of the second. Dylan Barnes from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, goes to Penn State Barron. At Penn State Barron last season, batted .417, had 43 RBIs, 7 home runs, 15 doubles, and a triple. Count is 1-1. Freeman at 15 pitches. Here comes number 16. Breaking ball popped up, right center field. Long run over, diving, and did Miller make the catch? Yes, he did. Ben Miller with a diving catch in right center field, and Rob Dylan Barnes for extra bases gets the first out of the bottom of the second. A long run over for Ben Miller, but he's able to get over to it. One on the ground to short. Burek has it. Throw on to first in time to retire Jackson Stalker. 2 up, 2 down in the second for the Redbirds. So now it'll bring up Dan Luco. With 2 on and nobody out. Luco playing out in right field. First pitch by Freeman. Fastball inside for a ball, 1-0. Luco is from Murraysville. Goes to Grove City College. Last season with the Wolverines. Went .339 batting average at 30 RBIs, 4 homers, 9 doubles, a triple, 3 stolen bases. One pitch swung on and missed by Luco. 1-2 the count. Nobody on, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Scoreless game between the number 2 seeded Rock Redbirds and number 3 seeded Lawrence County Barons. Pitch misses inside into the pebbles and skips away from Keller. Yeah, moves to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Freeman comes set, the windup and the pitch inside with the fastball, ball 3. Count runs full. First time we've reached a full count on the Redbirds side of things. Freeman at 22 pitches. Here's the payoff pitch, breaking ball swung on and missed, strike 3. Zyler Freeman gets his first strikeout of the ball game to end the bottom half of the second. 2 complete innings down, scoreless. You're watching playoff Lawrence County Barons baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
I'm Kevin Sapp. I'm president of the Mohawk Education Association. We are one of the sponsors for the Lawrence County SportsNet. We would like to take a moment to wish all of Lawrence County student athletes health and safety as they compete. In particular, we would like to wish luck to all of Mohawk student athletes as they represent our school with pride.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Tommy Caroli, Luke Anderton, Braden Ziegler will be due up in order for the top half of the third for the Lawrence County Barons. In each of the first 2 innings, the Barons have left 2 men on base each time. Here's the first pitch by Anthony Brettel. Breaking ball popped up left field. Kapanowski moves over and let Jake Wessel coming in from center to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Now I'll bring up Luke Anderton. Anderton in his first plate appearance was hit by a pitch, stole second, and that's where he was left out to dry in the first inning. First pitch by Brettel. Fastball in there for a strike on the outer part of the plate. 0-1. There's the windup and the 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball swung on and missed for a strike. Moves to 0-2 now quickly on Anderton. Brettel at 33 pitches. Here's the 0-2 pitch, foul tipped by Anderton on an inside breaking ball. So far in this at-bat, we've seen fastball, breaking ball, breaking ball. See what Brettel goes here. Goes to the breaking ball for the 3rd time in a row, or back to a fastball. Find out here. Hit the 0-2 pitch, fastball low and away into the pebbles for a ball. And Bardakos initially having some trouble trying to find it. Ended up about a foot away from his left foot. 1-2 the count, top of the 3rd. Brettel comes set, the windup and the 1-2 delivery outside ball 2. Even up 2 apiece. Again, nobody on, 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Number 2 seed Redbirds versus the number 3 seed Barons. Here's the 1-2 breaking ball. Misses outside ball 3. From an 0-2 count to now full for Anderton. Anderton will step in. 3-2 the count. Nobody on. 1 out. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off out of play down the left side. We'll do it again. Count full on Anderton, batting .241. And Anderton out of Seneca Valley High School goes to Slippery Rock University. Going into his junior year. Here's the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. Anderton is walked. That is the 3rd walk of the game given up by Anthony Brettel. I want to bring up the cleanup hitter, Braden Ziegler. Opportunity to advance Anderton in hopes to bring in the first run of the game for the Barons. In a scoreless game here in the top of the 3rd. Brettel checks back at first, and he will throw back. Sliding in safely is Anderton. Ziegler's 0 for 1. He lined out to short and into a double play. Here's the first pitch, ground ball to 3rd. Got by Barnes, throw across the 2nd for 1. On to 1st in time for the 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. 2.5 innings complete here from Pemberton Park. Go to the bottom of the third, scoreless here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Jake Wessel is in. Here's the first pitch by Freeman. Line drive right field. This one's going to get down foul to lead off the bottom half of the third inning. It'll be the 8-9-1 hitters due up to bat for the Rock Redbirds. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Moves the count to 0-2 on Wessel. Jake Wessel out of Bell Vernon High School. Goes to Penn State Barron. Batted .077 with the Nittany Lions. Had 1 RBI. Here's the 0-2 pitch, fouled on back to the backstop. We'll do it again, count 0-2. Again, bottom of the third inning. No score so far between the Redbirds and the Barons. Third meeting this summer. It was a doubleheader split at Slippery Rock University where both of the road teams won. Barons were at the home team in the first game of that doubleheader. And they lost 12-4 to the Redbirds, and then Redbirds in game 2 as the home team lost 6-0 to the Barons. Here's the 1-2 pitch, breaking ball misses up high for a ball, evens out the count to 2-2. Here's the 2-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. Second strikeout for Zyler Freeman, and it's back-to-back. Picks up a first out, a big first out in the bottom of the third. Now I'll bring up Nolan Bardenkos. Nobody on, 1 out in the bottom of the third. First pitch, fastball down low into the pebbles for a ball, 1-0 to start. Talked to Eric Francis, Barons head coach, before the game, asked what is his keys to the game. He said the top priority is the simple wins, winning the small ball and the mental battles out on the baseball field. Compete for over 120 pitches, and most games last 7 innings. This one, 9 innings. Only the weekday games throughout the season go 9 innings, non-doubleheader games. And back up each other. 3-0 pitch in there, called a strike. Moves the count to 3-1. And the big priority for the Barons is the simple wins. This one on the ground to short. Burek has it. Throw on to first in time for the second out of the inning. So now it'll bring up top of the order for the Rock Redbirds. And Thomas Kapanowski, he's 0 for 1. He flew out to right field to Dominic Kubelis to lead off the bottom of the first. First pitch to Kapanowski on the ground, left side. Stop by Lutz, throw across the diamond to first in time for the 5-3 put out. And just like that, the Rock Redbirds go down in order. We played 3 complete innings of play. Scoreless here from Pemberton Park in Youngstown, Ohio. You're watching Lawrence County Barons Baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
It's a scoreless ball game so far as we come into the top half of the 4th inning. Dominic Kubelis, Ben Miller, Ben Yeckel due up to bat in order for the Lawrence County Barons. 5, 6, 7. Barons trying to bring in the first run of the ball game so far through 3 innings has left 5 base runners on base. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and 1 in the third. First pitch by Brettel misses outside and low for a ball, 1-0. Kubelis is 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his first time up back in the first inning. That was to end the inning with runners on third and second. 1-0 pitch. Clips the outside zone for a strike. He's at the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Count moves to 2-1 on Kubelis. It was a defensive back, Kubelis, for New Shannock High School. Pitch goes in there for a strike. He gets up the count to 2-2. And with the Lancers, during his senior season, batted .471, had a .643 on base percentage, and a WPIAL section title. This one on the ground to Carr at short, throw on to first in time. 1 batter up and 1 batter down in the top of the 4th. I'll bring up Ben Miller. Miller walked in his first plate appearance. Miller batting .241. Nobody on the base paths for the Barons. First pitch, breaking ball, and they're called a strike. And no score thus far. A 1 pitch down low into the turf, skips away from Bardenkos. Count is 1-1 here on Miller. Pitch number 47 by Brettel. Foul tipped by Miller right into the catcher's glove of Bardankos. One ball, 2 strikes to count on Miller. Here's the windup and the 1-2. Bouncer, left side, foul out of play. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes on Miller. Brettel gets his sign, the windup and the delivery. On the ground, stopped on the back end on 1 bounce by Carr. Throw is offline, but the tag is applied by Metcalf for the 2nd out. The throw took Malik Metcalf off the bag, but Metcalf was still in a good position to put the tag on. So both outs here in the top of the 4th have went to Keegan Carr at short. Brings up the lefty, Ben Yeckel. Nobody on, 2 outs. First pitch to Yeckel, check swung. This one hit the plate and bounced back. No official call on whether or not he went or not. And there's the appeal, and then there's the ball. So it is a 1-0 count to start on Yeckel, as we awaited patiently for the official call on the first base umpire. It's the 1-0 pitch, fastball, misses or hits the zone for a strike. Moves up the count to 1-1. Yeckel, after a quick time, back in there. It's the windup and the 1-1. Popped up, foul out of play. Yeckel's 0 for 1, but reached on a fielder's choice back in the 2nd inning. And 2 outs in the top of the 4th. A single elimination bracket, so you lose and you're done. Winner will play the Butler Iron Bucks in the championship game at 5 p.m. 1-2 pitch fouled down the first baseline. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on Yeckel. And Yeckel went to Shaler High School, is committed to Gannon University, and part of the Barons 18U team, and making his collegiate debut this afternoon. Big moment for the youngster from Shaler High School. On the ground to second. DeLuca waits on it, fires down to first in time, and the Barons are retired in order. 3.5 innings complete, no score here from Pemberton Park. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, right here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring.
2, 3, 4 hitters due up to bat here in the bottom half of the 4th for the Rock Redbirds. First pitch, big swing and a miss by the left-handed hitter, John DeLuca. DeLuca is 1 for 1. He hit a single his first time up. A 1 pitch by Freeman. Breaking ball misses away for a ball. He gives up the count to 1-1. DeLuca at the University of Pitt Johnstown. 462 batting average. One popped up left field. Anderton stumbled for it. Coming back, and it lands in between both Anderton and Burek. John DeLuca with a high-flying single with the official call as the miscommunication comes at large between Anderton and Burek.
Yeah, just an unfortunate situation there for the Barons. That one falls right in between Anderton and Burek, like you said, Kevin. In no man's land there, neither one of them wanted to call for it.
Runner breaks for second. First pitch in there for a strike. The throw down to second skips out of the glove of Tommy Caroli. DeLuca into second with the stolen base. And that's the first runner the Redbirds have had in scoring position this game. DeLuca was the only base runner the Redbirds had up until DeLuca's second at-bat, where he got another hit. Count is 0-1 though on Keegan Carr. Freeman checks back at second, fires down a breaking ball on the ground to second. Crowley has it on 2 hops, throw across to first in time, and Yeko will jog it back to Freeman to make sure DeLuca doesn't try and take home. Advances to third on the play.
Yeah, see how Freeman can get out of this one. He has to deal with the dangerous Malik Metcalf at the plate. Seems like he's always a Baron killer here in these games.
Malik Metcalf up to bat. He's 0 for 1, grounded back to the pitcher. Infield comes in for the Barons. All 4 infielders in on the edge of the green turf. Breaking ball popped up to center. Miller is under it. Runner tags. Here's the play at the plate. It is high. The tag is not in time. The Redbirds get the first run of the game and take a 1-0 lead on a sacrifice fly by Malik Metcalf. A sacrifice fly to center. It's caught by Miller. Metcalf will pick up the RBI and give the Redbirds the early 1-0 lead. First pitch to Barnes is popped up in center. Miller doesn't have to move much for it, and he catches it for the third out of the inning. But the Rock Redbirds get the first tally on the scoreboard. They lead at 1-0 thanks to a sacrifice fly by Malik Metcalf. Go to the top of the 5th, 1-0 Redbirds.
No 2 companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
A mistake in the bottom of the 4th between Anderton and Burek causes the first run of the game for John DeLuca to get the single and make his way the whole way around the base pads, the one and only run of this ball game so far. First pitch breaking ball in there for a strike on Isaiah Lutz here in the top half of the fifth. It'll be Lutz, Keller, and Burek. 8-9 one-hitters due up to bat for the Barons. They trail by a run. The one pitch swung on and missed. It came out of the glove of Bardankos. Here's the count to 0-2.
It's interesting, Tyler. Anderton and Burek aren't players that you see make mistakes like that very often. That was a tough play, and unfortunately has the Barons down by a run right now.
0-2 pitch popped up center field. Wessel will move back for it, take a couple steps in, and will make the catch for the first out of the inning. I'll bring up Jordan Keller. Keller in his first plate appearance walked. Brettel has given up 3 walks so far in this ball game through 4 1/3. Brettel is set. Here's the first pitch to Keller. This is outside for a ball. 1-0 to start. Here's the windup and the delivery. Breaking ball. This is outside for a ball. And a subtle gesture by home plate umpire. That was called a strike. That was a very, very subtle strike there. Garrett looked like he was shooing away a bug. Pitch by Brettel. And out towards left center field. Long run for Wessel. He's able to find it, though, in left center field to make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Jordan Keller. He put a drive into that one to left field, but unfortunately, no wind here today at Pemberton Park in Youngstown to take that one.
So 2 away here in the top half of the fifth. A 1-0 lead for the Redbirds. First pitch inside for a ball on Tyler Burek, 1-0. Barons making their 3rd trip through the batting order. Burek is 1 for 2, hit a single to lead off the ball game in the first and then flew out to second in the second inning. Which is low, 2-0 the count. Brettel comes set from center to receiver. Fouled on back on a line to the backstop. Moves the count to 2-1. And Bjork, 409 batting average. Has 2 homers, 6 doubles, and 2 triples. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the ground to second. Diving and making a play on the back end is DeLuca. And the throw on to first is in time. And the Barons go down in order once again on a 4-3 ground out. 4.5 complete innings down. Tyler Freeman charges back onto the mound for the Barons. Rock Redbirds in front, 1-0. You're watching Lawrence County Barons playoff baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. And the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab.
Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary.
From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Jackson Stalker, Dan Luco, Jake Wessel due up to bat here in the bottom half of the 5th for the Rock Redbirds. Up in front over the Lawrence County Barons 1-0, and the loser will be eliminated from the bracket, and the winner will move on to the championship game against the Butler Iron Bucks, the number 4 seed. First pitch popped up, shallow left field, and running back and making the over-the-head catch is Isaiah Lutz. 1 pitch, 1 out. Jackson Stalker was now 0 for 2 on the very first pitch in the bottom of the 2nd for Stoker's at-bat was a ground out to short, and the first pitch of his at-bat in the 5th was a pop out to third. Down is 1-0 to Dan Luco. He's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his first time up back in the 2nd inning. No pitch, swung on and missed for a strike. Moves the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Freeman up to 46 pitches. Foul tipped into the glove of Keller on the pitch. Moves the count to 1-2. Dan Luco goes to Grove City College from Murraysville, Pennsylvania. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Zyler Freeman's got himself his 3rd strikeout of the ball game and the 2nd out of the inning. I'll bring up Jake Wessel. For Wessel, he's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging in the 3rd inning. Pops this one up, foul territory, run over for Keller, and this one is going to hit the concrete sidewalk and bounce into the bleachers. Good crowd on hand today for the 2nd matchup here at Pemberton Park earlier today. Again, it started at 10 o'clock this morning. Top seeded Allegheny Athletics and the number 4 seeded Butler Iron Bucks faced off against each other, ended in an Iron Bucks 4-3 victory. 0-1 pitch, and therefore a strike on the off speed. 0-2 the count. Friedman comes set, the windup and the 0-2. Kicks outside and low for a ball, moves the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Misses low and away for a ball. Moves the count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the windup and the 2-2. High and away, ball 3. That bat started with Wessel down 0-2 to now full. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. Time called by Wessel. Rock Redbirds in front 1-0 over the Lawrence County Barons thanks to a sacrifice fly by Malik Metcalf in the bottom of the 4th to score John DeLuca. Here's the payoff pitch. Misses outside, ball 4. Zyler Freeman distributes his first walk of the game and puts a runner on first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll bring up Nolan Bardakos. Had to take off the catcher's equipment to get set. Freeman comes set. First pitch. Bardakos shows bunt. They're going to throw back to first, and the tag applied by Yeckel's not in time. Wessel on first. Slides back in head first safely. Oh, 1 pitch, misses outside for a ball. He was at the count to 1-1. Bardakos 0 for 1 today. He grounded out to short in the 3rd inning. 1-1 pitch, line foul out of play. Third base side moves the count to 1-2. See some Iron Bucks players filing in. A little bit coming in on the first base side. They prepare for the winner of this game. 1-2 pitch on the ground, caught on one hop by Lutz. Throw across the diamond to first in time. 5-3 put out to end the 5th inning. 1-0 Redbirds lead after 5 complete innings. Barons go back to work in the top half of the 6th, looking to tie back up this ball game. Watching Lawrence County Barons playoff baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
To the top of the 6th inning we go, a 1-0 lead for the Rock Redbirds. Barons looking to tie it here in the 6th inning. Leading off will be Tommy Caroli, then Luke Anderton and Braden Ziegler due up in the order 2, 3, 4. Go the Barons hitters. Tommy Caroli here so far, reached on a sacrifice bunt in the 1st and then flew out to center in the 3rd inning. Anthony Brettel still on the mound for the Redbirds. That's the first pitch by Brettel, breaking ball, and they're called a strike, 0-1. Crowley batting 172. 0-1 pitch, misses high and away with the fastball. Moves the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball outside for a ball. Moves the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. And Caroli 0 for 1. Top of the 6th, nobody on. Nobody out. Myself, Tyler Aaron, alongside Garrett Dolan, bringing you all the playoff coverage for the Lawrence County Barons. 2-1 pitch misses outside for a ball. 3-1 now the count. Brettel's already walked 3 batters in this game. Last batter he walked was Luke Anderton back in the 3rd inning. Brettel comes set. The windup and the pitch. Breaking ball on the ground to 3rd. Stopped on the backhand by Barnes. Throw across to 1st is just in time to retire Caroli for the 1st out of the inning. So now it'll bring up Luke Anderton. Anderton was hit by a pitch in his 1st plate appearance and then walked in his 2nd plate appearance in the 3rd. Officially 0 for 0. Reached on base in both prior plate appearances. Looking to get on base for the 3rd straight time in the ball game. Here's the first pitch by Brettel. Breaking ball, and they're called a strike, 0-1. recently passed the 1 hour mark in this game. Again, the official first pitch came in at 1:33. Here's the windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball on the ground, right side in there for a base hit. Luke Anderton has reached base in all 3 plate appearances, and he knocks in his first hit. Runner on first, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Now for the cleanup hitter and Braden Ziegler. Ziegler's 0 for 2, lined out to short in a double play in the first inning, and then grounded out into an inning-ending double play. He lines this one to left. Kapanowski is there. He's able to make the catch and force Anderton to retreat back to first. Now I'll bring up Dominic Kubelis. Kubelis is 0 for 2. He struck out swinging back in the first inning, and then he grounded out to short in the 4th. Anderton on first represents the tying run for the Barons in the 6th. Anderton is picked off. Metcalf will fire down the second. Tag applied. Anderton slides off the bag, and Anderton is tagged out. From Brettel to Metcalf to Carr to put the tag on. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Seiler Freeman drops out to the mound. 1-0 Redbirds lead it.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
So far through 5.5 complete. 0 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 5 men left on base for the Barons. For the Redbirds, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Here's the pitch by Freeman inside for a ball. Here's we are underway with the bottom half of the 6th, top of the order for the Redbirds and Thomas Kapanowski. On popped up foul out of play. Moves the count to 2-1. Kapanowski is 0 for 2. Flew out to right field in the first inning and then grounded out to third in the 3rd inning. Freeman comes set. The windup and the 2-1 fastball just misses below the knees. 3-1 the count on Kapanowski. Wind up and the 3-1, swung on and missed strike 2, count runs full. Freeman at 62 pitches here through 5 complete innings. Here's the payoff pitch. Misses outside, ball 4. Freeman gives up his 2nd free pass of the game, and Kapanowski is on first with nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. I'll bring up John DeLuca. He's been the story of the offense so far for the Redbirds. 2 for 2, a pair of singles, and has scored the only run. Runner breaks for a second, throw is a little bit offline, but still caught by Caroli. It'll be a stolen base for Kapanowski and a runner in scoring position with nobody out. So runner on second now for DeLuca, who's already 2 for 2. A single could extend the Redbirds' lead to 2-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball called a strike on the outer part of the plate, evens up the count to 1-1. Throw back to second, and the tag applied by Burek is not in time. DeLuca gets back in, or Kapanowski gets back into second. Barons have struggled through the month of July, a 2-5 record coming into this game. And when the Barons trail after 6 innings this season, they're 0-2. This one diving, making a catch is Anderton while falling down. It'll force Kapanowski to stay at second for the first out of the inning. I'll bring up now Keegan Carr. Is DeLuca now a blemish on his stat line? Now 2 for 3. Barons are 1-7 when they trail after 6 complete innings. First pitch misses outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball misses inside for a ball. Moves the count to 2-0. 2-0 the count on Keegan Carr. Pitch up high for a ball, moves to 3-0. Carr's 0 for 2. Flew out to left in the first inning, grounded out to second in the fourth. Here's a windup in the 3-0. Down low ball for third walk and second of the inning, given up by Zyler Friedman. Puts runners now on first and second for Malik Metcalf, where in his last plate appearance hit a sacrifice fly to center field to help score in the only run of this ball game. Has an RBI already, looking to make it possibly 2, maybe even 3. See Jordan Keller and Zyler Freeman exchanging some words, and Garrett Dolan alongside me. Garrett, what do you think that message would be between Freeman and Keller?
Well, you gotta remember it's a 1-0 ball game. You know, just kind of after a walk like that, you just gotta stay calm, throw strikes in there. Can't be giving them the free pass.
Both runners advance. Throw to third, tag applied to Kapanowski, and the runner's out. A double steal attempt on the very first pitch that went low on Malik Metcalf, and the gun of a throw by Jordan Keller to third retires Kapanowski for the second out.
Yeah, Jordan Keller's first game for the Barons in quite some time, and boy, it looks like he was missed, huh? What a throw to third there.
It's a 1-0 count on Malik Metcalf. He pulls this one into left field, in there for a base hit, picked up by Miller. Here comes Carr rounding third. The throw is cut off by Lutz, and the Rock Redbirds take a 2-0 lead off of an RBI single by Malik Metcalf. He's responsible for both RBIs and runs for the Redbirds. I'll bring up Dylan Barnes. First pitch lined foul, just out of the perimeter of the ballpark. Moves to 0-1. Barnes 0 for 2 both times. One in the second, one in the fourth. Flew out to Ben Miller in center. Oh, one pitch skips away from Miller the whole way back to the backstop, and into second is Metcalf. It's a large backstop here at Pemberton Park. Or would you pinpoint it at, Garrett? About 20 feet?
It's hard to tell from up here in the press box. I would say probably 20, maybe 25, 30 feet, but it's far.
I believe might be running close to out for game balls, it looks like. Maybe. And now conversation between Eric Francis. And they're pointing to the bleacher. I believe someone got cut and needs a Band-Aid or something. See who got cut. Braden, it was the home plate umpire that got cut, and Braden Ziegler is bandaging him up. The home plate umpire was cut, and he got a bandage on his arm. It's a great wrap job by Braden Ziegler. The count is 1-1 on Dylan Barnes as we get ready to resume, with Malik Metcalf on second base in scoring position for the Redbirds. Freeman sitting at 75 pitches through 5 2/3 so far. Freeman fires down the 1-1. Fastball is high and away for a ball, moves the count to 2-1. Freeman checks back at second. Here's the 2-1. Fastball just misses below the knees. For a ball, moves the count 3 balls, 1 strike. Three and 1 the count on Barnes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball hits the zone for a strike. Count runs full. 3-2. 2 outs, 2-0 Redbirds in front, with a duck on the pond being Malik Metcalf at second. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball center field. Miller running back for it. He's still running back. It gets over his head and it'll get the whole way to the wall. Metcalf will score easily. Here comes Barnes into third with a triple. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, Redbirds extend the lead to 3-0.
Boy, Tyler, did Barnes put a drive into that one. All you saw was that ball hit, and then you look at Ben Miller out in center field, and he's looking up and behind him. Surprised that one stayed in the ballpark, but a 3-0 lead here for the Redbirds, and Barons now have quite a hole to dig themselves out of.
Now I'll bring up Jackson Stalker. Does he swing at the first pitch? He does not. He elects to see a second pitch in an at-bat. Taken for a strike, 0-1. He's 0 for 2, both out on the first pitch that he saw in both prior at-bats. This one fouled off and comes back in between Keller and the umpire. It's 0-2 on Stalker. Barnes on third, a 3-0 lead for the Rock Redbirds over the Lawrence County Barons, and a winner moves on to the championship. Here's the hit over to second. Crowley has it, throwing to first in time to get the third out of the inning, but the Redbirds continue on some more damage with 2 runs in the bottom half of the second. 6 complete innings down. Redbirds in front 3-0 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Top of the 7th, Dominic Cubelis will step in. He came up to bat in the top of the 6th, but Anderton was picked off before he saw a pitch in his third at-bat of the game. He puts down a bunt, third base side, picked up by Barnes on a charge throw across the first is not in time. It'll be a bunt single for Dominic Cubelis to start.
Yeah, not the prettiest singles there, Tyler, but counts all the same. Barons desperately need to get the bats going here in these bottom couple frames, and that's how you get it done. That's how you get started.
So now I'm going to bring up Ben Miller. Miller is 0 for 1 in 2 plate appearances. He walked in the 2nd inning and then grounded out in the 4th. Brettel will fire back to first on a pickoff attempt. Metcalf elects not to make a tag at first. Miller set, so is Brettel, and he will elect to throw back to first again with the second pickoff attempt.
Yeah, it's a turf infield here at Pemberton Park, but if it was dirt, Dominic Cubelis' jersey would certainly be quite brown right now.
Cubelis only has 1 stolen base this season. We'll see if he'll take off. He does. They got him picked off again. Metcalf over to short, and the tag is not in time, and into second safely is Ben Miller, and John DeLuca cannot believe it at second.
Yeah, I thought he slid in there around the tag. I know we're a little biased here, but I thought he was able to slide in there, kind of pulling a Josh Harrison there.
So Brettel asked the umpire what happened, and I believe the tag never touched Cubelis, and he goes, oh, now he's back on the rubber, ready to go. And he elects to pitch to Miller. Miller shows bunt. He pops it back up. This one lands in front, picked up by Bardacos. Throw across the first is in time, barely, but the sacrifice bunt works as Cubelis moves to third, the second base runner of the game for the Barons to reach third base and now 90 feet away.
You want to talk about a heck of a job there from Cubelis. That ball initially looked like it was going to be caught, but Cubelis, reading it perfectly, saw it drop and was able to get in there at third and made the bunt work.
First pitch in there for a strike to Ben Yeckel with a runner on third, a 3-0 Rock Redbirds lead. Barons looking to get on the scoreboard with only 8 outs left to work with. This one on the ground, first base side. Metcalf has it. He'll take it to the bag himself. He'll fire across to home. Not in time. Cubelis slides in safely. It'll be an RBI ground out for Ben Yeckel, his first of his collegiate career with the Lawrence County Barons. Help scores Cubelis 3-1. Now your score. Barons get their first run across. Isaiah Lutz up to bat now. He's 0 for 2. He flew out to right in the 2nd inning and flew out to center in the 5th. Here's the pitch to Lutz, in there called a strike.
Tyler, if you were Metcalf there, would you have gone home with it? Or would you have taken that out first and then?
I would have taken the out and then threw it at home. So I think Malik Metcalf made the right decision. With a 3-run lead, you can at least afford to give up a run if it means there's not an error committed and you leave another person on for the Barons, and then the Barons can pick up a rally, and just like that, it could be a tie game. Here's the windup and the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball. This one will not make it to the outfield, and it will be caught by John DeLuca So in the top half of the 7th, but the Barons get one across thanks to an RBI ground out by Ben Yeckel, his first of his collegiate career. Grab your peanuts and Cracker Jacks, folks, as we're going to the bottom of the 7th. 3-1, Redbirds in front on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Hey Scotty fans, it's Mrs. Ryan
and Miss Felina here on behalf of the Union Area Education Association.
And we want to wish all of our Scotties good luck this season. Go Scotties!
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my ex-driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
It'll be Dan Luco, Jake Wessel, Nolan Bardenko. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up to bat for the Rock Redbirds in the bottom half of the 7th. Zyler Freeman still on the mound for the Lawrence County Barons. And we saw both Tyler Benford and Nathan Lemke come out of the Barons bullpen are positioned in the dugout. On the first base side, we have Barons in the first base dugout. On the third base side dugout is the Redbirds. Again, 3-1 your score, Redbirds in front. Here's the first pitch by Freeman, hit on the ground past the glove of Lutz into the glove of Burek, and the throw on gets to one hop to Yeckel, and the throw is in time. Burek, a great backhand play on a hop, and to throw it across the first. And that one hops right into the glove of Yeckel. One pitch and one out.
Yeah, the Redbird faithful here can't believe it. Their manager, Chris Bardakos, over there at third.
Now brings up Jake Wessel here, one away in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch popped up, foul, out of play, 0-1.
Give credit, though, to Tyler Burek. That is a heck of an arm there at shortstop. Able to get it to first and even make it close is impressive.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, popped up, foul. It just gets over the roof of the press box.
I'm sure that one's in the parking lot, if not on the street here behind Pemberton Park.
Count is 0-2 on Wessel. Nobody on. Breaking ball in there, called strike 3. Strikeout number 4 of the ball game for Zyler Freeman. 2 up and 2 down in the 7th. Now coming up to bat for the 3rd time today will be Nolan Bardakos.
Give credit to Zyler Freeman after, surrendering a couple runs last inning. He's bounced back nicely here after the Barons gave him some room to work with.
First pitch on the ground to Burek at short. He takes his time, throws across the first in time. Barons able to retire the Redbirds in order in the bottom of the 7th. They go back to work with 6 outs to work with. Top of the 8th we go. 3-1, Redbirds in front. You're watching Lawrence County Barons playoff baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Riverside Apartments is Newcastle's premier senior citizens complex. Looking to downsize but still maintain your independence? Riverside Apartments is within walking distance of many of the stores and restaurants of downtown Newcastle. Large efficiency and one-bedroom apartments currently available for rent. Riverside features on-site laundry facilities, a main floor lounge area, full security door system, storage areas, and reserved on-site parking. And best of all utilities are included, including cable and air conditioning. At prices under $500 per month, there's no question it's a steal. You're safe at Riverside.
Back here for the top half of the 8th inning, and a new pitcher on for the Rock Redbirds. It's going to be Ryan Double, the sophomore out of Slippery Rock High School, and now goes to Mount Union, the University of Mount Union. Had a 9.00 ERA this past season. Final line score for Brettel, 7 complete innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run that was earned, 3 walks, and a strikeout. First pitch in there, called a strike on Jordan Keller. 9-1-2 hitters due up to bat for the Barons. Here in the top half of the 8th, they trail by a pair of runs. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the ground, third base side, foul out of play. Francis drops his sheet in his hand, trying to field that ball. And well done performance for Anthony Brettel. It's the 7 complete innings. Here's the windup in the 0-2. Breaking ball misses low into the turf, skips away a little bit from Bardakos, who's the count to 1-2. One to the count, nobody on, nobody out in the top of the 8th. 3-1 Redbirds lead it. Breaking ball misses into the turf on the second straight pitch. It evens up the count to 2-2. Keller walked in his first plate appearance and then flew out to center field his second time up. He's 0 for 1. 2-2 pitch high and away for a ball. Count runs full. Great job for Keller battling back from an 0-2 count full. Here's the payoff pitch. Breaking ball in there, called strike 3. Keller is retired for the first out of the 8th. And first strikeout for Ryan Double. Now I'll bring up top of the order and Tyler Burek. Burek is 1 for 3, hit a single to lead off the ball game, then flew out to second in the second inning, and then grounded out to second base in the 5th. First pitch, foul tip back to the backstop by Burek, 0-1. And winner of this game will play later this afternoon at approximately 5 p.m. against the Butler Iron Bucks. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball popped up. Bardakos gives a run for it, dives, and he is unable to come up with it. That was a tough play, and he slid his way into the backstop fence. His count moves to 0-2 on Tyler Burek. Double lost his helmet. Or lost his hat, excuse me, not his helmet. Double back on the mound. He's ready to go. He comes set. From center to receiver, breaking ball swung on and missed, strike 3. Burek is retired. 2 batters faced by Double and 2 strikeouts. Now I'll bring up Tommy Caroli. Tommy Caroli with nobody on and 2 outs in the top half of the 8th. First pitch to Caroli, down low into the turf for a ball, 1-0. Pitch behind, double, breaking ball misses outside for a ball, moves the count to 2-0. Crowley's 0 for 2, but did reach earlier on in the first inning. Three O's the count on Caroli. Fastball in there called a strike. Moves the count to 3-1. Caroli batting 172. Has a double. Barons looking for someone to step up and make a big play for the Barons. They trail by 2. 3-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses outside. Ball 4. Caroli will be awarded first base. Now brings up Luke Anderton. First walk given up by double to Caroli. Anderton will step into the left-handed batter's box. He has reached base in all 3 plate appearances. He was hit by a pitch, and then he was walked twice. First pitch swung on and missed for a strike. Anderton batting .241. 5 RBIs. Here is a pickoff attempt. They got Caroli picked off. They're going to throw it to second. Caroli's going to stop, and he's going to be tagged out before reaching second. Another Barons base runner picked off, trying to break for second. And we will come back for the bottom of the 8th, a 3-1 lead for the Rock Redbirds here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at
Zyler Freeman on the mound to kick off the bottom of the 8th. He will face the top of the order. Kapinowski on the first pitch, lines one into center for a leadoff base hit. Marks the 5th hit of the game for the Redbirds. And Barons have 3 hits so far. Redbirds up to 5 with Kapinowski hitting the leadoff single. Now it'll bring up John DeLuca. He's 2 for 3 today. Has scored a run. First pitch line foul, back to the backstop, 0-1. Freeman at 89 pitches through 7 complete innings. He's given up 3 runs. Here's the windup and the 0-1. Ground ball back to Freeman. He will fire to first instead of going to second to get the force out at first. Kapanowski will move to second and into scoring position. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. And Kapanowski moves to second. Now here comes Eric Francis on, and it looks like this might be it for Zyler Friedman. As Francis will talk things over with his starting pitcher. Cannot be upset with his performance. 7 in the 3rd inning. He's given up 5 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts in his outing. And Freeman will stay into the ball game, sitting at 90 pitches. And we'll face Keegan Carr coming up to bat with 1 away, and Kapanowski on second and in scoring position for the Redbirds. Carr so far is 0 for 2 in 3 plate appearances. He flew out in the 1st, grounded out in the 4th, and then was walked in the 6th, came the whole way across to score the 2nd run of the game for the Redbirds. Freeman comes set, lines and fires. Pitch in there called a strike. Count moves to 1 ball and 1 strike. On Carr. Kapanowski, a duck on the pond on second. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, right center field. That is going to get down for a base hit. Picked up by Miller. Kapanowski will move over to third, and he will be stayed put, held up at third. Puts runners now on the corners for Malik Metcalf, who has 2 RBIs so far. First pitch to Metcalf is fouled out of play. 0-1 to start. Take a look at what Metcalf has done so far today. In the 1st inning, he grounded out back to the pitcher. In the 4th inning, he hit a sacrifice fly to score the 1st run of the game. Then hit an RBI single to bring in a 2nd run. 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Big 2 pitches there by Freeman. Can he finish the job? Freeman at 4 strikeouts so far. Runners on the corners. Here's the 0-2. Popped up foul. We'll do it again. 0-2 the count. Metcalf this past season at the University of Pitt Bradford hit .315, 12 RBIs, 2 doubles. Freeman comes set. The windup and the 0-2 delivery. Line drive right field. This one is going to get down, but just foul. Would have been extra bases for Metcalf, and a good likelihood that a pair of runs come in for the Redbirds if that lands fair. Instead, we'll do it again with an 0-2 count on Metcalf. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th, 3-1 Redbirds in front. Get some new game balls tossed in. As Freeman having a conversation with Isaiah Lutz. Now Metcalf will step back in to resume the at-bat. Freeman comes set. He's got his pitch. The windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. The throwback to first. Tag applied. Runner is safe at first. A big 2nd out to retire the cleanup hitter, and Malik Metcalf. Still runners on the corners now with Dylan Barnes coming up to bat. 5 strikeouts for Friedman in this game. Dylan Barnes, 1 for 3, flew out to center in the second and in the fourth, and his last at-bat hit an RBI triple. Barnes up in the count, 1-0 on a first pitch fastball, misses up high. Freeman checks back at first at Carr. He comes set, the windup, and the 1-0 fastball just misses up high for a ball. 2-0, the count moves to. Barnes this past season at Penn State Barron, 417 batting average. This one popped up to center field. Miller comes in and he will make the catch. And the Redbirds strand 2 on in the bottom of the 8th. We'll go to the top of the 9th. Barron's down to their final 3 outs. They need 2 runs to keep this going. And an elimination game. Winner goes on to the championship. You're watching Lawrence County Barons baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Special thanks to all of our sponsors here for the 2026 season. Payton Group LLC, Body Structure Fitness, LCAP, Pizza Joe's, Penn Ohio Water Company, Roger M. and William F. DeCarbo Funeral Home, Ashley James Salon, Visit Lawrence County, Ed Earing, BWP Back Company, United Independent Living Solutions, The Turvo Masonry, Skip Transportation, Cut Creation, McBookings, JS Bova Excavating, Castle Mold and Tool Company, Turco's Pizza, TJ Digital Marketing, Grisani Construction, Anthony Russo, Cal U Club Baseball, Sean Richards, Salvatore Norge, and Doran Concrete. Anderton fouls off the first pitch down the first baseline, 0-1 the count. Barons down to their final 3 outs. Need 2 runs or else their season will come to an end. Again, winner will play the Butler Iron Bucks after this game. Rolling the turf for a ball, evens up the count to 1-1. Anderton's 1 for 1 in 3 plate appearances. Hit a single his last time up in the 6th and was picked off. Here's the 1-1 on the ground to first. Metcalf has it. He will call off double and will take it to the bag himself for the first down of the inning. Unassisted ground out to first. Redbirds get their first out of the 9th. I'll bring up Braden Ziegler, who is 0 for 3 at the cleanup spot. Here's the first pitch to Ziegler. It misses outside for a ball, 1-0. See on screen Zyler Freeman there. Performance. His day's over 8 complete innings, 6 hits, 3 runs. 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Counts 1-1 on Braden Ziegler. Pitch in there with a fastball. And therefore a strike, 1-2 the count. Dominic Cubelis on deck. Nobody on the bases for the Barons. Again, they need to at least tie and keep the game going. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Double has himself his third strikeout of the ball game. And now Dominic Cubelis represents the final batter for the Barons. Redbirds need one more out for them to advance to the championship game against the Butler Iron Bucks. First pitch to Cubelis on the ground to first. Metcalf has it on 2 hops. Step on the bag at first, and that will do it. Here from Pemberton Park in Youngstown, Ohio, the Lawrence County Barons are eliminated here in the semifinal game. A game shy of the championship. The Rock Redbirds will face the Butler Iron Bucks later this afternoon for the title. A 3-1 win for the Rock Redbirds. We'll take a quick step aside and come back in for your post-game coverage here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination. For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Back here for our post-game show on the Lawrence County SportsNet. A 3-1 victory for the Rock Redbirds to advance to the title game against the Butler Iron Bucks. The Butler Iron Bucks will try and go for their 3rd straight NABA title against the Redbirds. But with all that, back to the Barons Redbirds. Take a look at our scoring recap. Starts off bottom of the 4th inning, scoreless through 3.5 complete. John DeLuca leads things off with a single. He steals second and then makes it over to third base off of a ground out hit by Keegan Carr. 1 out. Runner on third, Malik Metcalf on a 1-0 count hits an RBI sacrifice fly to center to help score DeLuca to give the Redbirds the early 1-0 advantage. Then, bottom of the 6th, Kapanowski was walked to kick things off, and then DeLuca flies out for the first out. Carr is then walked to put 2 on, and then Metcalf hits an RBI single to help score. Keegan Carr coming around with 2 outs to make it a 2-0 lead. And then with a runner on second after a stolen base by Metcalf, Dylan Barnes hits a triple over the head of Ben Miller in dead center to the wall to give the Redbirds a 3-0 lead. Then top of the 7th, Barron's able to answer thanks to Dominic Cubelis getting on with the leadoff bunt single. Stealing second, Ben Miller hits a sacrifice bunt to advance Cubelis to third, and then Ben Yeckel hits his first RBI of his collegiate career, an RBI ground out to help bring in Cubelis home to make it a 3-1 game to where the game ends there. For Ryan Double, he pitched 2 complete innings in relief after Anthony Brettel. He gave up 0 hits, 0 runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. For Zyler Freeman, the story on the Barron side, 8 complete innings. He'll get a complete game. Gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts for Freeman. Barron's season comes to an end right here at Pemberton Park, but the job's not finished even though that they are out. They still won the Tri-State Division, and they will move on to the Thoroughbred World Series at Bombseen Park, just right down the road here in Youngstown. That tournament will start July 30th and will go to August 2nd. It's a 4-day-long tournament. We do not have the schedule officially yet, but we will have all those games for you on Lawrence County SportsNet for all those. So even with the season coming to an end in the Alliance Collegiate Baseball League, job is not over yet with the Bombseen Thoroughbred World Series tournament coming up here next Thursday. Final run time for you today and the time of the game, 1 hour 54 minutes. Brettel gets the win, Freeman gets the loss. Final line score for you, Barron's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 5 left on base. For the Redbirds, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 5 men left on base. Redbirds win it 3-1. Here in this one, we'll take on the Butler Iron Bucks in the Alliance Collegiate Baseball League Championship game here in about an hour and a half. But for myself, Tyler Aaron, alongside Garrett Dolan, doing everything else behind the scenes. So long from Youngstown, Ohio. We will see you next Thursday for the Thoroughbred World Series at Bombseen Memorial Park.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.